problems with hotels, huh?
I was going to start by asking for a bit of history, but I thought that was too boring. So
No, you can write that history. So, I mean, you can say stuff about the history. Because people be interested, because we used to be a hardcore band back in the days. We started off, like, before I was even in the group, Beastie was a hardcore band.
as in hardcore punk.
Thrash band, yeah. The best around.
Best in the entire nation.
Fastest, best band.
We were never the fastest. We were the fastest for a couple of weeks.
Till the mob started.
Till the mob and Crucial Marsh.
But we were the best, fastest band.
We were the fastest band for a couple of weeks, yeah.
So what happened? How could we get into rap?
So it happened.
Good music, you know.
The whole concept of a white rap band seems to be like fly in the face of everything you expect a rap band to be.
We're not really.
Well, we figured, you know.
We're not really what you'd expect to be a rap band anyway.
Well, that's
I mean, what people think of like rap music, we're not really like that. People who don't know rap music.
So how would you explain it?
Explain us.
Yeah. Define it.
So, like, what are you trying to say?
How would you describe it?
You just said that.
Yeah.
Death.
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 Yeah.
She likes it. Why is she deaf? No.
Death.
Don't
She
stop.
doesn't know.
Don't ask me, fucking hell, I'm just sitting here. Come on, you're meant to be answering the questions, don't look at me.
No, I say just you said that it's not what people expect. Is that like a deliberate thing that you'd actually try to break barriers or what?
Yeah, it just sounded different, like.
We're not going out of our way to be different, I guess. We just are.
It just sounds different than other rappers because they grow up listening to different music than we do.
It's the new style.
What's up?
That's D.
Why?
How you doing?
We're deep into kind of deep philosophical explanations of
I'm saying
how,
like
why, and what.
Crucial Girl.
deeply in the middle of like saying
No, that one. Crucial Girl.
he's asking us questions and we're
Answering
not
those.
saying anything.
This is punk, of course.
Huh? I don't like popcorn.
Someone described you as a cross between Run DMC and AC/DC.
Who said that?
Uh,
Rick Rubin said that.
it was somebody like that.
Who would have said that?
Some dick.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to talk about your friend Rick like that.
I don't know.
I don't know about that. I mean, Run DMC are just are doing rap and rock and roll from one direction. We're doing it from another. They're doing it from being D-boys. We're doing it from like, listening to rock music. You know what I'm saying?
They make a combination of them.
Kind of like rap music like Run DMC and rock music like AC/DC, and then we kind of combine them and get our own sound, which is
It's kinda like-
a combination of AC/DC and Run DMC.
It's kind of like a combination platter, you know, maybe like beef and chicken curry pasty. You know what I mean?
Exactly. But instead of being like the Indian guy,
It's
we're
like as
the
if you
English
wanted
guy.
to buy a kebab and like the guy had like pizza on a skewer. And it was like pizza kebab. That's like what our music is.
Wouldn't the cheese drip off?
Yeah, well that's what
Yeah,
our
but then see, it'd be okay because like you know how all the grease on the kebab just.
So our music
droops
is like
to the
pizza
thing?
crust on a stick being cooked.
Have you ever had pizza in a cup before?
But put it this way: you went in to buy a kebab on a stick and came out with a pizza. As your first bite, wouldn't you think, "Hang on, this isn't what I ordered. This isn't what I wanted."
But if
No,
but we
because-
taste good though, doesn't it? See?
Well, I mean, personally, I don't like kebabs, but I do like pizzas. So
Oh,
I
so
don't
that's
have
but
for
you never had
That'd
the
be a
pizza
good
kebab,
surprise.
have you though?
Yeah. Probably go to the pizza kebab spot at 5 a.m. every night.
Have you ever had a pizza kebab in a cup?
Mm-hmm.
Probably never have you?
Mm-hmm.
They got them back where we're from. That's why.
From in Australia.
That's why we do the stuff we do. That's where our AC/DC roots come from too. Australia. No offense.
Nothing wrong with Australians. Someone
You
saying
haven't
their
got
own.
Australian. I call him Australian.
What?
Who?
Nothing.
Me?
The same word.
So what brings you over here?
Ah, shit. I knew he was going to ask that.
Listen, it's a trick question, okay? It's a
Why don't you
sensitive
ask us
issue
what
for
all
the
three of
band.
us did to her in the bathroom?
We'll get to that in a minute.
No, we won't.
This is the next question I had lined up for you, but I thought we tackle what you're doing over here first.
We played 2 gigs at the Hammersmith Odeon.
We can give you the Hammersmith Odeon and 1 gig at a club called Delirium.
Located in the
Oh, I
old
saw it.
Astoria Theater, where
Right
we
on
have,
Charing Cross Road, and if all you kids want to come
Mike D
down.
spent a lot of time there.
Didn't he go?
I wasn't even invited.
Oh.
Wasn't even
I
invited.
didn't know it was happening.
Oh.
Who wasn't even-
We would have invited you.
Who dissed you
know.
like that?
Who dissed
Why didn't
dissed
you call us up, man, and tell us you were, down to come to the show? We would have given you something.
CBS is stupid.
I don't understand why does
CBS are
CBS like to
bunch
invite you
faggots,
to
man.
this show.
CBS gets the dickhead, you could
I
say.
mean, much as we love them,
They
and they
still
really
get
help
the
us out,
dickhead.
and they're good guys.
They suck.
Bunch of fucking faggots. We hate
Bunch of
them.
fucking faggots, and I fucking hate them. Fucking assholes.
I want to know
But
why.
apart from that-
I want to understand. I don't understand why I have like a press. They have a press office. Why don't they invite you to our shows?
Oh, shit.
Well, no, to be absolutely perfectly fair then, they did invite me down on Friday night to the Odeon. But I was already booked up.
Ah, shit.
Oh,
You probably scalped the tickets up
To be
front.
perfectly fair, he actually had tickets that he had gotten for free, which he just threw down his toilet.
But you
That's
just
right,
said,
which we couldn't
and they
even give
blocked the
tickets
drain
to.
as well.
We
Which cost me
couldn't,
an immense amount of money to get cleared.
we couldn't even give tickets to our friends, man. You got
And you were wasting 150 tickets, and none of our friends could even.
Man, you know what? He's not looking out for the
man,
kids.
you're not looking out for the kids like us, man.
We're looking out for the kids, man. You throw.
We're trying to do our best for the kids, man. This is like a slap in the face, you know.
You have my deep and profound apologies. So what did you three do in the bathroom last night?
With what?
Right? At the bottom,
Lizzie? Go ahead.
Football bat?
Lizzie, take the floor.
Lizzie, tell him what we did.
Go ahead, Lizzie.
Come on, Lizzie, you can tell them
Bad.
seriously.
I mean, look at those shoes.
Look at those shoes.
No,
She
Lizzie,
had her
really-
shoes on.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
This could be, headline front page.
You like her brandy, huh?
Yeah.
Have some more to drink.
She likes the brandy. She's been drinking ever since we brought her here.
And that was
5
last
days
night.
ago.
That was the last
like
week.
yesterday afternoon sometime.
Oh, you really want to know what happened in the bathroom?
I'm riveted.
Lizzie, seriously, you can tell him, and it's not like a slap.
Come on, let's just keep going. Let's. Oh wow, look at that. Hey.
Let's change the subject, please.
All right.
Something interesting. So what happened to the window?
I had nothing to do with that.
They put my head through it.
That was a good answer. Good answer.
Good answer, Lizzie.
Good answer. We had her up on the coffee table somehow.
You might think, how the hell can an angle like that,
Listen to them.
I threw a
Stranger
bottle
things have
through
happened, I think.
Strange things may have happened at
I
the
threw a bottle
Yeah.
through it.
Yuck threw up on the window.
I threw up
And that
a
broke the
bottle.
window?
He threw up his pizza kebab in the window. Like fucking smashed.
That's really the hell the pizza kebab.
Right. It was the cup that did it. It was like the throw up scene in Stand By Me. Remember he was like, remember that shit? That was weird. Did you see that? The dude throws up and he goes, and the dude explodes.
I had projectile vomiting when I was a baby. Like Reagan in The Exorcist. Oh. Come on,
No, carry on. We're all
No,
fascinated.
we are ready for the punchline there, Lizzie. It's just,
And it just didn't happen. I hate people who tell jokes without a punchline. You certainly just picked up a reputation, if nothing around, at least around hotels of this town, for being
We never
less
did
than
a
hospitable
fucking
guests.
we
Someone
never
threw a
did
brick
things.
through the window.
Our roadies get a little out of hand when we go to sleep, okay? Because we travel with the crew.
And Mike, guess what I found here? 3 keys. My key, his key, and another key to another room.
to a whole new room,
Yes.
but not even my room.
I don't think so. Pretty interesting.
Well, I guess you want a room for the night. You got a key, but no, really,
We claim no responsibility for anything.
Yet, we blame our road manager, Sean, for everything.
Sean Kazal, the road manager, comes in here while we're trying to sleep, breaks our
He
windows,
tries to set us up.
throws the tea bags and chocolates at the walls.
Everything's his fault.
And then when you need him most, i.e. when it comes time to pay, where is it?
See,
Exactly.
he's not even here.
See, now you know exactly where we go for this.
Skipping out on us again.
Musically, I feel we do our job. We, 14 new songs right now. Our part play 2 shows, 2 in one night, 3 shows in a week.
Mike D is the hardest working man in show business. Ladies and gentlemen,
Show the cards.
James Dean. Huh?
Oh.
Are you gonna go and pack the cards?
Yeah, where are the pre-run cards?
She's
What?
doing one of them. She's
Oh,
the,
you're
she's the
right.
one of the
The
Russian
midget.
scene. No, the Russian scene.
That's
It
not-
looks like her, right?
Yeah,
I
it does.
did not.
And
I
the
didn't know
Russian
you were in
thing.
one of those playing cards.
Yo,
I did
yo,
not.
D, you
No,
know the thing
that's
with the
not
with the
funny.
Russian
No,
thing
I
with
know,
the
I know
barbed
what
wire
you're
and that shit?
Yeah.
You're the girl with
Little
the midget,
round
right?
for her.
See, listen, man, I don't know why
The girl with all the cum all over her face.
You mean the girl like this with in her eye?
Yep. And it's like all over her face.
I thought that might hurt too.
Well, ever since you got
Go like this.
That's you.
It
Make
is
a face like
sorry.
somebody's fucking you really hard.
Come on, go ahead. Stand up on the coffee table again.
Could you just get on with it? Why?
I forgot what the question was.
Oh, look, Lizzie, we just wanted some information to clear up some rough spots. You know how it is. I mean, you did anyway.
Damn, I lost that number for the
Just want to
girl,
clear
for
up a
the
bit of the old
teacher.
rough.
I lost the number for the school teacher.
What's cool?
Remember that thing that we saw in the phone booth yesterday?
Oh, you wrote it down?
No, I'm just kidding.
How about the rubber woman?
What
No,
was the
that's
question?
the other one in the phone.
I thought
Talking about rubber women,
water sports was really the most.
That was the best one.
rubber women and water sports.
Yeah.
Tell me about life on the road with Madonna.
Speaking of rubber,
I want to show you something.
Speaking of rubber woman.
Dude, I want you to check this out.
Yeah. Don't
Is it incredible or what?
leave
that's
it.
what we
wish I
did
brought
to
the
her
camera.
last
Come
night.
sit down.
So whatchamacallit?
Stop.
Anyway, Life on the Road with Madonna was
real
nearly
fucking
as
cool.
exciting though as this tour.
But it was fun,
tour
though.
is when I think we
Turn
came
it
to tour.
down.
Her, like the people on her tour were like dicks. You know,
On her
what I mean?
tour,
These tours,
I think about Madonna's backing band.
they're all like
A bunch of
faggots.
guys from LA, bunch of rather weak dudes, I think.
Those guys are
Total
fat.
faggots.
I think
into
about
the
the
big
Raising
musicians
Hell
and all
tour.
that bullshit and like being soft. Madonna was real cool, but like this
Daisy.
tour has been.
Daisy Miller.
Yeah,
Daisy
Daisy Miller.
Daisy Miller.
Daisy
what you
Miller.
But
Yo,
this tour is like everybody knows each other. and
why don't
hang
you
out,
play
so
in
it's like-
Pile Driver?
I was gonna play
Rhyme
Rhyme
and
and
Steal It.
first. You want to hear a song now, or do you want to do this?
Let's hang on for that one.
Yeah.
So how do you get a tour like that?
Our manager is a very
Russell
fast
Simmons.
talker.
Simmons was a fast talker. She wanted a rap group. She wanted that kind of image with her. So
Yeah.
she wanted to keep that whole New York thing going for her tour. And she figured she'd find it in the way of us.
She
Little
heard.
did
I
she
mean,
know what she was in
she
for.
never heard our music before, really, but she knew us from around like clubs and stuff in New York. So she was like, okay. And little did she know what she was getting into.
She regrets it now.
No.
No,
Only- only
she
made her
could've-
look
Everyone
better.
else wanted us off the tour. She was only getting us on.
Yeah. She was the person responsible for us staying on the
She's
tour.
cool.
Who wanted you off the tour?
Everybody.
Well, I just figured
Her
See,
manager,
like the whole
her manager and the
production
crew and everyone.
with the whole production
I
crew
got in
and
a
her
fight
band,
with
I'm sure.
one of the guys on her crew.
They were like suckers. There was all like fucking money and business and all that bullshit.
She's actually
But she
the only
was-
one who wants to tell. She's
Yeah.
really cool. She
She-
used to fucking party with us.
Yeah,
man.
she was like,
Everyone else, her whole band was a bunch of faggots. They'd be asleep. Everyone and nobody went out and had a good time or anything. She'd
Except
always
for
be
her
hanging
and
out
us.
drinking with us.
Keeping alive that old kind of like the Stones would go out on tour and they'd like party all the way through it. Is that kind of attitude towards going on the road seems to be pretty much dead? Is that everybody goes back to the hotels after the gig?
yeah,
We're not
she's
gonna
raising
stop.
hell to her.
We're not going to stop partying until they close the lid, I think.
Yeah.
The Beastie Boys.
To the last man.
But,
Seriously, man.
The Raising Hell tour was.
The Raising Hell tour, no, was really
it
good.
lived
It was
up
like,
to its name.
I don't think anyone really does tours like that anymore. You know, like a lot of groups that all doing the same kind of music, and everyone's kind of like writing songs for each other, and everyone's kind of helping each other. It's kind of cool.
Raising
So
Hell tour
everyone
was
just gets
fucking
drunk
wild.
together.
Oh, you should have been there. It would have changed your life.
Yeah.
Yep. Especially when LL in the hallway jumped out of his room naked, saying she's licking ass.
LL comes jumping out of his room completely naked. He's got a girl in his room and he's screaming, "She's licking ass!" He's screaming at the top of his
But this
lungs.
one girl,
Needless to say, we all got thrown out of that hotel.
this one girl fucked like 15.
I don't think you should print that. LL really wouldn't. He'll never see it. It's in a
No.
fucking heavy metal magazine.
This one girl fucked 15 guys on the tour. Like,
I thought it was for one of them.
I'll say right now
least
that
there was-
I didn't fuck
I
her.
didn't fuck her either.
None of the Beastie
Fucking,
Boys
I'll tell her right now
I
that
did.
Say, my buddy, one of
Our
the
roadie
roadies,
did.
fucked her last out of everybody.
Out of the 15.
See, one thing about the Beastie Boys, the three of us will fuck anybody, but we won't fuck anybody that anyone else fucks. We're
Especially
like family.
Roy.
Especially Roy. But,
So you don't mind kind of sharing between you?
No. Lizzie will vouch for it.
This ain't true. Don't listen to him.
I can't even believe you won't even admit that. No, it's perfectly alright. Alright,
Anyway,
it's not true.
no, but also
You
there's
don't
the
want it to
time.
be true, it's not
Well,
true.
what about the time that Donkey like came out of his room? Yeah,
Donkey.
Donkey came out of his room. I wasn't even there. This is a guy. He's called Donkey on the tour. There's obviously a reason. Comes running out of his room, comes into the hallway, and just takes a towel from around his waist and starts going, "There it is! There it is, everybody! Donkey! Donkey! There it is! Kill your cock is none bigger!"
The strange thing was that no one was in the hall except me. And
He
he's
does
just,
this
I sort
all
of
the
looked
time.
down the hall behind me and around to see if anyone else was there, and he's just standing there completely naked going, "There it is!"
Hey, Donkey, I'm ready.
We're a photographer, so when you leave in these circumstances,
I didn't even really want the camera too much.
It's not something I really want to see. I don't know. I think the Raising Hell tour is probably,
Mike,
more
you
rock
love
and
a
roll
big
than
dick.
a lot of tours that are out now, even though it might be, it's rap music or whatever.
how do you, I mean, whose idea was to fund 4 bands together and stick them on the road?
Well, we're all under the same management.
Let's give Russell
Oh,
Simmons a
man.
hand for this one, okay, guys?
Russell.
I think he...
Basically,
manager.
Run DMC was going out on the road, and LL went with him because LL can use
And Houdini
the
had-
press opening up.
Houdini's album was coming
Houdini
out.
was, yeah, so they were out on the
And
road.
plus Houdini gets some kind of...
And we
mistake
weren't
from a
on for the
different
first few
audience.
months. We were actually supposed to go on a PIL tour, and then that fell through. And then we were working on our album and stuff, and then we just decided to go out on the Run DMC tour, so they just added us on for the rest of the dates.
But did the guy realise what kind of trouble he was going to let himself in for?
Who? Russell.
Manager.
Oh no, this
He's
tour-
out there making most of the fucking trouble. Russell
It's
fucks
true.
everybody, man. That guy comes out of
You
the
know
road.
You know how Russell picks up a woman? Hey, you with the wet hair, man, don't go. He's like,
He tried to pick you up, right?
yeah.
My manager's
What can I say?
manager's a genius.
I remember
He's
Jay-Z
really
cheating.
funny.
He goes, "Come over here, baby.
He
Come
got
over
a
here."
hex.
I can see it in your eyes.
It's not like, hey,
Girl,
would you
that's
like a cup of
exactly what
coffee?
you
It's
want.
like, don't go. I just stay
No,
there.
actually, Russell, the best thing he does, he used to sit downstairs and go, "Yo, baby, how come back to my place? We do the wild thing." She'll go, "Excuse me?" And I go, "You look really nice tonight, Shirley. Can I buy you a drink?" Guess you have to be Russell to say it like that.
Russell seriously, like, come into our room. He doesn't tour with us.
He tells
he
us
stays
to do
back
shit.
home, and then he comes.
So
He
when
comes
he comes
out on the road for
it's
like a week,
party
and he
time
just
for him.
he stays in everyone's rooms and stuff. He has his own room, but he like fucking
He's
runs
just a
around.
piece of shit.
And he always come wandering into our room at like 4 a.m. like, "I just fucked 4 different girls. I just fucked 4 girls. So incredible.
Yes,
I
yes,
fucked them
sleep.
all. I fucked 2 in the shower and 1 in the bathroom on the bus. And
And one's still bleeding out of her head because I smashed her.
his
Guess
head
he
is
said.
bleeding, and he's like the fucking crazy one. He makes us all.
He's always like, "Go ahead,
yeah."
yell." He was trying to get us to. I had all these fireworks in his restaurant. He's like holding a match out, trying to make Yalk and I fucking light up all these bottle rockets and shit.
He was like, he's the guy that
He
like...
fucking he lit the fucking the cascade thing in the restaurant.
I know in the club.
He lit the one in the club, but then he lit it in 103's, the other one. Anyways, he He was trying to get us to light off fireworks in
Just
this
so we could get
restaurant,
the blame for
so
it.
that we could get in trouble, and he could like try and send out a press release or something, and we wouldn't do it, so he lit it and blamed it on us.
No, like Russell's a guy.
He goes, and then the whole room's full of smoke, and he goes, "Someone's smoking crack in here. Who's smoking that dust?"
It's like a big fancy restaurant. It's crazy.
Russell like you bang on your door at 5 in the morning, won't let you go to sleep. I'll keep on banging, and then you open the door and you're like, "What the fuck's going on?" He's like, "You won't believe it. You won't believe it. What I just did."
No,
And
Russell,
he'll sit there
you
and like,
bang
"You
on
want
your
a
door
drink?"
until you finally have to get out of bed at 4 in the morning. He throws a whole plate
But
of
you won't
prawn
believe
sauce
it.
on you.
I had 4 girls. I took one. I banged her against the sink. Look, I'm still bleeding.
Part of the reason we got thrown out of the hotel last time we were in London was because Russell was staying with us in the hotel, and when we got back to the hotel at around 5 in the morning, and me and him ordered up from room service like 2 orders of filet of sole with prawn sauce and 1 salad with blue cheese dressing. And Rick Rubin had his door open a crack, so we went into Rick's room and we put one of the fish with the prawn sauce. We like slid it off the plate under Rick's blankets into his bed with him.
He was sleeping. He didn't wake up.
By his feet. And then we covered his whole bed with the salad and put the dressing all over it.
It looked
And
good
left-
to eat, though, the dinner.
And Rick hates fish. Rick's main beef is that he won't eat seafood. And then we went down to Russell's room and we banged on his door. Well, we had just come in with Russell, so he was like still awake. Rick had been asleep for like hours. We banged on Russell's door and like finally got him to wake up and come out, and he opened his door and threw the fish in his face.
And ran into our room. And locked
Ran into our room laughing and locked their door. He said, "I'm gonna get you, boy."
So
Oh my God.
whatever became of Rick Rubin?
He's fucking home.
He's back in the city, man.
Mixing
You
our
had to
album.
finish. There's one song we didn't finish.
He won't come out on the road with us ever since we put the fish in his bed.
It's the last time he came. And
You blame him?
With prawn sauce.
oh, Mike comes on the road with us.
And they put the
Let's do
plastic
it.
on that.
Planted his bed.
It was like this big, huge,
No,
like,
the night
6 foot
before
tall,
last.
like palm tree. I don't know whether they got it. It must have been in the hallway. And I wake up and they're like putting this huge palm trees going up to the ceiling and like it.
We took it out of the pot, so it was like this big thing of dirt like this attached onto the plant, and he was sleeping like this, and we put it right in.
We were going to put it on Sean's head, but we were laughing too much. The outside idea was to wet the bottom of it so it'd be all muddy.
I wanted to
Stick it on Sean's forehead and then run.
I wanted to fill the whole thing with water, and then go.
No, what I wanted to do to get you guys back, I was going to fill like the thing.
What I really
Water
wanted...
with water and the dirt.
You know what he wanted to
And
do to
pour
you?
it on your head.
He wanted to fill the kettle with boiling water and throw it on you.
That's
Dick.
not funny.
You know what I wanted to do? Make a
That's the
shit
way to
burger
do it.
and put it next to Sean's mouth.
I don't think you guys will ever make burgers.
No, well, it depends.
How do you
He doesn't know what to say. Look, lost
ever-
for words.
ever get it together to record an album?
We got it right here, man. Oh, shit.
Man.
You got a whole album,
Now
man.
you know why it took a year.
We were just drinking in the studio the whole time.
We always got to the studio and just got too fucked up and we just decided every night never to fucking record and just go to clubs.
And they have these like little partitions between us when we do our vocals. We're all
Yeah,
in
they
the
won't
room.
let us do
They're
our
like these
vocals
glass
together.
walls.
Why?
No,
Because
just
we
so
always
that
have
so that
beer
it won't
fights and
leak
shit.
into the other microphones.
No, but I don't think that's what it was, because Steve used to scream at us all the time.
Doesn't mean
before
anything
that.
because we always throw beer over the top of the thing.
Yeah, but think how much more he used to scream at us all the time. He'd like practically throw us out of the studio.
We used to just do our vocals all with the mics next to each other, and then they'd put them like the mics in the same place. But now we have like these big giant sound barrier partitions between us. We used to get into fights
So what you want to do
Why don't
now?
they just bring you in individually?
because there's more energy.
It's
more
like the
vocals
group-
if we do them
The
all
group
together.
creates as a unit,
A lot of times we
But
switch
really-
off like words in the vocals and
Yeah.
stuff.
and like the
And
way
it's
we
more-
wrote, the
there's
way
more.
like the way we wrote the album was actually really pretty much without Rick.
You can pretty much say it's all or nothing, buddy.
Exactly.
There's no energy in it if we all did it separately.
Yeah,
We
it's
don't
not-
really have any
That's
interest
for
in that.
fucking...
We don't have any interest in
Fake
just
rock
doing it
stars.
as a job and each of us going in individually doing, what we think is our task. We go in.
Drinking that
The way the
brandy.
whole album was made, we go in and make demos.
That's for
The
rock stars.
three of us.
Let's
And
play this shit. Can I
Play
hear
it
this?
up with the songs with Rick.
Oh, got one
You wanna have
question
sex with her?
for your phone now.
Do you want to have sex
How's
with
it
her?
go? I want to hear it.
Do you
How's it
wanna-
go? What's the question?
The question was.
Thanks, I'm quite fulfilled.
I forgot what the question was. It'll come to me in a second. No, it won't.
Come on.
Why don't you play on the song?
Play the tape. It'll come to me while I'm listening.
Okay. Should I press pause?
Press the stop. How much of that stuff is actually sort of pre-planned, and how much do you just kind of ad-libs when you get in the studio?
Vocals, we write almost all the the stuff when you can hear that something's just like screamed and it's just yelled out of the blue. But most of the vocals,
I mean, you know.
It's like
about,
I said,
about
the way,
80% of it is written.
I mean, it's like I said, the way we did most of the albums, going in, kind of like making demos, the three of us. We kind of listen to them, and Rick would go in with us, like do the final vocals, change a few things. But you know, we waste a lot of money and a lot of time, like being in the studio writing songs. We don't make band type records really the cheap way.
You don't write on the road.
We did this tour. We wrote.
We're too retarded really to do that type of stuff.
We usually write it once we get to the studio and we realize that we're paying like $250 an hour.
So we go and get
be
drunk
sitting
and
there,
write
so we
that
start
shit.
like trying to write stuff.
So it kind of helped us. No,
Yeah,
this
with a
tour
panic.
though. This tour everyone wrote. I think we wrote. Where did we write?
Was it particularly inspiring?
We had the whole next album almost finished. I mean, written in our head, you know, that My Baby Does a Jerry Lewis.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
No, we got almost our next 5 albums.
The album's
written.
done, dude. The second album.
Second album
Second
really
album's
is
finished.
done.
It's coming
Yeah, I
out.
forgot that it was done.
It's coming out soon.
It'll be out just before the first album.
We're going to re-release the first album.
We're gonna do a special reissue.
Who plays the guitar?
I played all the guitar, and then Rick
Erased
erased
his
it.
guitar.
Played the guitar his own way.
Did he ask you first?
I played the bass. I don't think he erased it. I think that's actually my bass playing there, but we may never know.
But if it was up to Rick, he wouldn't have bass because Rick just likes.
But anyways,
guitar.
when he mixes it, he turns the bass down so low that you can't even hear
Actually
it.
hear it anyway.
His main beef is that the guitar is all that matters. The main thing we argue about is like trying to keep our vocals up over the guitar.
The drum machine?
Rick is basically a guitar man.
some drum machines, some not. Whole mixture of stuff.
Someone told me that I think it's Simmons has got John Bonham's bass drum.
Okay.
Sound
Okay.
When you buy the kit, you get John Bonham's
Yo.
bass drum.
It's really fucked up. That's the lady from reception. She said we have to be out of here in 5 minutes because they need to have someone come up here to clean the room.
I guess.
So you draw the curtains, you turn the lights on so they don't scream.
What are we gonna do?
Draw the curtains.
Draw the curtains, turn the lights on.
Where's Sean?
No, pull my arm right now.
Basically panic.
We can go down.
We're just going to wait in the lobby for Sean.
This tour, actually, the down tour we didn't write a goddamn thing. This tour is probably the first time we ever wrote.
So that had been an inspiring trip.
This tour was real fucking fun.
So when are you coming back?
Huh?
When are you coming back? Because you got a
Let's
hotel.
There's no answer. Sean's not here. What are we gonna do?
We can move the bags down the ladder.
The fucking remote control is gone. Everything.
We'll have to pay for it anyway, I mean, so.
Alright, here, we'll close the curtain so you don't see the window.
Hello? Yeah. What? Oh, it's Anna. What's up, Trish?
I'm so scared. I'm really scared. This is the scary part now.
This happens like every fucking morning.
See, that's the rough thing about being on
Check
tour.
out what
Since you
time.
have to check out every morning, you kind of like
Here,
run out.
Mike.
Sean doesn't
Trish.
catch you. Sean doesn't catch you before you're asleep on the bus. Hello?
Yo, what are we gonna do about this?
No, I'm fine. I got, good deal of sleep last
What?
night at Annabelle's
What are you
house.
about?
I don't want to pay for that.
Anyway,
Checking his place in Budapest.
What?
I was checking this hotel in Budapest. I heard
Okay,
about
cool.
it, and then on the last day, the manager comes up and says, "How
Okay.
are you paying for this?"
I don't know. Are we going to be here still? Can I
didn't
just
know
leave
I
them
was.
at the
I
desk?
thought you were paying for it.
What time is it right now?
I didn't get a
15.
voucher from the travel agent. He says, "Well,
Well, in any case,
I'll cover your extras, but you have to
yeah,
pay
Sean
for a
will be
room."
here. So we'll definitely send them. You'll
Say
get yours.
Down and stuck in a
yours.
communist country, didn't you?
Yeah,
I've
sure.
got no money.
That's
The
true.
money I've got on me is worth nothing.
Why didn't you ask
Or
him?
actually,
Just
why
lend you
don't
the money?
forget about you're probably going to see Sean.
They had all their money.
So let me
Stolen
just
out of the
leave them with
hotel.
Sean.
They hadn't got a penny either.
And then, yeah,
So then
Sean's
I'm out there with
for
a
us,
photographer,
whatever.
and
And
they pack your bags,
work
come
out,
out of
but,
the
anyway, Adam wants to go
He says-
before we go, so
fuck it,
Wow.
still running.
the hell?
We
just
just
got,
hardly
like,
this
cut off.
taxi got. I thought they stop us at the
Yeah.
airport, we're dead. I mean, for that kind of thing, they'll throw you in prison and you just
What
never
have you
get
got to
out.
leave for?
What?
What have you got to leave for?
We
She
were
has
late.
wants t-shirts and she wants
Made
to
it?
wear
We're actually
glasses.
rushed through customs by the people at the airport because we were late. Yeah, we turned up like an hour and a half before the plane was supposed to be due. But with those things, you have to turn up like the crack of dawn to get on the plane.
What's this?
I was in Budapest, I flew well from the hotel because I got the money to pay for it.
Oh, I did that in Paris. It was so brilliant when we did it because we couldn't take our cases out, right? So we got these girls to come with really, really big cases and we put our cases in their cases, right? We're like, okay, see you later, yeah, bientôt, and all that, right? So we go out, like, ran to the train station. We'd already bought our tickets and we just like left. It was really good. And they never asked us for the money.
Wait, how'd you run from the why were you in Budapest?
I was out there with the family.
Yo, we gotta get downstairs. What are we gonna do about this?
We'll just wait for Sean to come back and
Should we close the curtain?
Yeah,
close the curtain.
Maybe the next thing. So I think it's briefing to the point. Let's have a bit of band history. How did it start?